Hi everybody, how are you doing? This is Hannah with Hannah's Journey. Your lazy pregnant mama is here again. I just wanted to come on the camera and give you some updates. Right now I'm 35 weeks pregnant. I think last time that I recorded anything was 6 weeks ago that I was 29 weeks pregnant. Last weeks are getting harder, you know better. So I just wanted to show you that how is the situation of the apartment. It looked like a storage place. Our apartment is smaller and all that, but we're hanging in here. My mom will come in 10, 12 days. Exactly, I think 17th February. Today is number 6. So in 11 days, she'll be here with us. And then I wanted to share one important thing about breech baby because um, since 28 weeks my baby uh, has turned. Before that he was always head down, and on 28 weeks I don't know what happened, he has turned his head up. So I did some research and I tried to do exercises and remedies and stuff like that to convince him to turn to his head down, because I prefer to do, if it's possible, to do natural birth, but if not, we'll go with the C-section. So after my videos, I don't know if you watched the previous one, I told you that we have some financial problems. So I tried to do some manifestation technique, and yeah, it worked. Thank God some little money came in, and yeah, we bought some small little stuff that I will show you. Okay, guys, I just explained for you that I don't want to pause the video and turn the camera, but my husband called, so anyway, I did it. Yeah, that's the stroller and carrier. Oh, sorry, that's the stroller. That's the carrier or car seat. The birth ball, his hospital bag is ready, and here is the room. Sorry, all the baby stuff, all his clothes are in those. I washed them, ironed them. I washed these things also, the covers, ironed them. His basket. The only thing is remain that assembling the bassinet. Here is his these things. Changing basket, the shampoo and bath set again. All the related things like pump and these things related to breastfeeding, and yeah, some of other things that I kept here. So I think we are almost ready. So let me set up the this thing and talk to you, set up the camera and talk to you guys. Okay, guys, I wanted to tell you about the breech baby. As I mentioned earlier, till 28 weeks, he was always head down and in position. But on 28, when I went for my second screening, even the same day I went and visit my own gyno, She checked with ultrasound and she said that his head is down, he's in position. Sorry, it was not my second screen. 28 weeks I had to receive the injection. Regnum, I think it's the name here. It's the commercial name here. I don't know what's the global commercial name, but because I have a negative RH blood and my husband is positive RH, so I had to receive an injection. So she referred me to a special hospital to go there and get the injection. So the gyno in that hospital has to check me again and confirm that I can receive the injection, right? Prescribe the injection for me in that specific hospital. So what we did, first I go to my gyno, she checked his head was down and he was in position, and then the second checkup, like in another difference from where my gyno is to the hospital, he has turned. So when the second gyno, that is not my doctor, he checked me, he said that his head is up. So since 28 weeks his head was up, up, up. I got very bad flu. I don't know what kind of virus it was. I thought it must be COVID. Like I went through so much, like 20 days. Still, I have a little cough and stuff like that. So on 31 weeks, I had to go to my gyno again because I was sick to receive some medication. She checked his head was up. 32 weeks again, I didn't heal. I I didn't get better, so I went back to my gyno just to check because I was stressed. I was coughing so much, and coughing is not good for the baby and stuff like that. So I went back to her, and she said the baby is still his head up. It's a breech baby. So I just did some research, and she told me, like, be ever, don't do that chiropractic massage that they turn the baby with hand and stuff like that. That's dangerous. There are some risk and stuff like that. Make sure that you're not doing this. And for those people who have questions, those pictures, everything is my vision board, and all those $1, $1. You see, it's not too much, but I just put them as a, as a vision to invite cash flow. Yeah. For those who have a question about that, let me turn it a little bit this side. Sorry. Uh-huh. Yeah, like this, maybe like this is better. So as I was saying, um, um sorry, I was saying, my baby. So I did some research and find out that there are some remedies, some exercises that I can do. So I bought the birth ball. I learned about the birth ball exercises that I can do. It's all over internet. You can check because I'm not in a position that I want to show it. Maybe I do it wrong or something because I'm not an instructor in that part. So I will not put it. But if you check the birth ball exercises or the birth ball exercises for a breech baby, you can easily find it all over YouTube. And then there were some interesting remedies, like you play music from, but you put your earphone on your phone and put the earphones on your pubic bone and put some um, pillows underneath your butt to bring the core up, like in a, these pelvic floor exercises that you raise your pelvis up, and which is good for glute and good for belly, that exercise. But you support, since you are pregnant, you support it with the pillows. So that one, the exercise itself is helpful to give you space and room for the baby to turn. And then playing music will, because the baby can listen, but once you put the earphones so they are from one specific point, so the baby will be encouraged to come and listen, you understand. So I did that, and putting a light, like a light bulb. I tried to use my phone's torch, but it's too much, I think, because the that kind of sharp, strong light might not be good. So I just use YouTube in a dark room, play the music, so that light from the phone near my pubic area will be the light bulb. I did that multiple times, and what else? Another thing, which the first time I did this playing music, and I mixed the playing music, light, and the pelvic floor exercise all together 2 3 times. The first time I did it, the baby started moving, like he was interested, he was showing interest. But after that, he stopped. Like anytime I play music or do the movement or put the light, he was not showing any interest. Like it was not convincing enough for him. So the other thing that I learned and I read about it is the hot and cold compress. So I prepared cold compress and a warm compress. So I put the warm compress on my pubic bone, and I put the cold compress where the head of the baby was, which was here. His head was here in my ribs, and then his legs was down near my um, pubic bone. So he doesn't. I know that he doesn't like cold at all. Like I am like that. His father is like that. So our baby doesn't like cold at all too. Because anytime I go out and my belly is exposed to cold, he start protesting. Like he moves a lot. He make himself stiff till I close my jacket and cover him in warm. So when I put the cold compress, he stopped moving a lot, and I did it like multiple times. And last week we went back to my gyno, and in the ultrasound he was head down. Now in my 35 weeks. Usually they say after 32 weeks the baby movement gets lower because they are getting bigger and there's not much of space. But he quite moves a lot. Although he's like his size is okay, and according to the standard, he's not a small baby. His size is okay. He moves a lot. So from 34 weeks till now, since last week that I meet my doctor, I don't know if he has turned again or not. But yeah, those remedies, home remedies, and exercises really worked. I know there are some other exercises, and there is something from Chinese medication that there is like a stick that you turn it on. I've seen it on YouTube. You burn it near, once you are in a high pelvic position, just like what I said. You support your pelvic area with pillows, and then your butt, your pelvic is higher than your shoulders, but in a straight line. Once you are in that position, you burn that stick near your small toes, like your partner has to do it. I've seen it, I've never done it, but they say it's very, very practical. They call it mukzo. I think, if I'm not wrong, it's something from Chinese medicine. Is a stick like a Cuban cigarette, but it's black. It's like that thick, like this. So you just burn it and keep it close. And they say it's really, really practical. So the things that I have done, I already told you that they worked for me. But from now on, I don't know if he turns again next week on 36 weeks. I have to go back to my gyno and check. But hopefully he will be in position. And yeah, that's all for today. Just I wanted to give you a short little update and tell you about my experience with the breech baby and how I convinced my baby to turn and come to the position. And I will be very happy if you have any experience about this matter to share it with me. Or if you had a breech baby or you have a breech baby, what's your thought? Just put them in comment and share it with me. Don't be shy. And I see you soon. Bye.